Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening, and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Michael Germain. 2 people were killed and several others wounded following a shooting in Minneapolis early this morning. Police say officers were called to the scene for a report of a fight. The officers say the gunshots rang out as they were breaking up the fight. A total of 5 people were shot. The victims were taken to the hospital where 2 men later died. Police say the other 3 victims suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Police say 1 person was taken into custody and will be booked for probable cause riot. A Minneapolis man is now facing charges in connection to the shooting death of a man from Iowa who police say was, quote, targeted and executed. The shooting happened early Tuesday where police say the 32-year-old victim was found unresponsive behind an apartment complex in St. Paul. Police say he died at the scene and it appeared that he was shot several times. According to the charging documents, police say surveillance video allegedly shows a vehicle driving in the area for about 20 minutes before the shooting. Police say the car was registered to the suspect's girlfriend. Police say they found a handgun that matched one of the casings at the scene of the killing in the apartment where they arrested the suspect. The suspect is facing 2 counts of second-degree murder and he remains in custody. Today, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is giving the public the chance to understand how the lock and dam systems work. The Corps of Engineers hosted its annual open house at Lock and Dam 7 in La Crosse to educate the community on water safety and its dam program. The lock and dam plays a crucial role in ensuring the safe navigation of the Mississippi River for waterborne transportation. An operator says the event offers an inside look into how their systems work.
They always ask how the lock works, and then we kind of tell them how it really works, and they're kind of surprised because the technology hasn't really changed.
Attendees had the opportunity to see how boats are used on the river, learn about the importance of life jackets, and participate in water safety activities. The 4-day event known as Applefest kicked off Thursday in La Crosse. Founded in 1949, Applefest was created to showcase everything La Crosse has to offer, including its apple industry and orchards. There's plenty of fun for the entire family this weekend. Today's highlights include apple orchard tours and the 5K race. The Applefest president says that this year's festivities include some exciting changes.
So this year we were unavailable or unable to secure a carnival. So we have a kickball tournament that we're doing. We got inflatables and we're gonna have a ninja course tomorrow. So that should be fun.
Officials expect thousands of people to attend Applefest this year. If you haven't had the chance to join in on the fun yet, it's not too late. Sunday will be the final day to experience all the festivities. The La Crosse community is coming together to raise awareness for Alzheimer's disease through an event known as the Walk to End Alzheimer's. Participants gathered at Riverside Park to take part in a 1.25-mile loop through downtown La Crosse. Every dollar raised will support the Alzheimer's Association in its vital care and research initiatives, making a significant impact in the fight against this disease. 325 people participated in the walk, consisting of 53 teams. Their goal is to raise $130,000, but have only raised $99,605 so far. After the break, Nicole will have a full look at our forecast. Stay with us. That's up next.
Run forward and give back at the YMCA Maple Leaf Walk Run presented by Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Join us in person or virtual with a 5K, 5-mile, half marathon, and kids fun run, an event for everyone. Register at laxymca.org.
It can be back-breaking work all day, every day, pretty much on your feet. So it burns me up when Eric Hovde says people in Wisconsin don't work hard. The guy is a multi-millionaire California banker. He has absolutely no idea what we're going through. He's living the high life out there in a big fancy house. He even brags about being in the 1%. Listen, don't come here and tell us we're not working hard when we are just getting by. Eric Hovde doesn't respect us at all. The guy's a straight-up jerk. DSTC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative.
Lane's Farm and Fleet's Fall Tool Sale is going on now. Shop our unbeatable selection and prices on great brands to help you tackle fall projects. Like $100 off these DeWalt tool batteries, now just $39. This Milwaukee brushless grinder with paddle switch, only $119. All GE light bulbs are on sale, 20% off. And maintained vehicles and equipment with 14-ounce tubes of Blaine's brand multi-purpose grease, just $189 for rewards members.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
The pain level was over 10. There's days where I just sat and cried and asked the good Lord to take me. And my doctor recommended that I go to Good Feet and try the arch supports. And I took about 3-4 steps, turned around and went and sat back down and started to cry. It was the first time that I had no pain. I'm not an actor. I want people to know my testimony. I want them to know what arch support's going to do from Good Feet.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
At Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, we take pride in offering furniture made in North America with exceptional quality, award-winning designs, and lasting value. Made in America means craftsmanship, means quality, means value, and it means jobs. At Drury's, you'll find only the finest brands like Canal Dover, Daniels Amish, and Cannondale. Solid wood, solid values. Plus, there's Flex Steel, Lazy Boy, Smith Brothers, and Southern Motion, all proudly made in America. They're all on sale now during the Made in America sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
Run forward and give back at the YMCA Maple Leaf Walk Run presented by Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Join us in person or virtual with a 5K, 5-mile, half marathon, and kids fun run, an event for everyone. Register at laxymca.org.
We sure did have a lot of action out there today in terms of thunderstorms. We had one round pass through this afternoon, but we still had the chance to see some later stuff this evening. Now, it came a little bit earlier than we were expecting, but we were ready for it. We still have a couple storms out there, just a few clusters up into the northeast, mainly in north central Wisconsin. Those are really moving out of the area now. It shouldn't be too much of a concern. We did have a stronger cell that moved just into Wisconsin across the border from southeastern Minnesota. It produced some impressive hail. It had the history of producing up to 2-inch size hail. That's just over golf ball size. So it has been losing its intensity now, but it was a pretty strong storm there for a little bit. And now this is the cluster that we're monitoring. That box is indicating a special weather statement, so that's going to be indicating some stronger wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour and some smaller sized hail. That is going to continue to move through, and it does have a decent atmosphere ahead of it that has the ability to intensify a little bit as we go throughout the night, so we'll definitely make sure we keep monitoring that. Here's our rainfall totals for the past day. This includes the stuff that we saw this afternoon. Lots of rain out there. Up in Eau Claire, some areas saw close to 2 inches. Very similar story just south of La Crosse. So we got a good dusting of rain that we haven't felt in a little bit of a while, and that's still going to continue through the night. However, much of those showers are staying south of I-90 for the rest of the evening. So here we are on our sky tracker. Going to 7:30, we're going to see these, again, stay just south of I-90. They're going to continue to track a little bit northeastward, so a couple showers or two could just get just north of I-90. Other than that, the majority of them are staying south of it, and those are going to continue throughout the nighttime. Look at the cloud coverage, though. We're going to have a lot of clouds moving in overnight as that cold front continues to pass through. And it's still going to bring a couple showers going into the early morning Sunday, but again, mainly south of I-90. Everyone else should be staying dry after these stronger storms move out later in the evening. And that cloud cover is going to keep us pretty warm tonight, staying in the mid-50s. Going into tomorrow, we'll stay cooler, though, because that cloud cover is going to stay around for a little bit longer. Look at those highs, staying in the upper 60s for much of the area. So here's our upper air pattern. We're going to see that cool air, cool and mild air, kind of stick around for the beginning of the week going into Monday and Tuesday. But then as we get towards the later half of the week, we're going to see that much warmer air, that strong ridge start to move over as we get into the later half of the week. And we're going to feel the repercussions of that. So here we are. We haven't really been towards normal in La Crosse until almost 2 weeks ago, but we're finally going to get back there. Here we are again, the next few days of the work week. We're going to be right around normal for this time of year, and then we're looking to go up a little bit. That's kind of the elephant in the room. We don't want to address that quite yet because it's finally going to feel like fall out there. Here we are in Eau Claire. Clare, very similar story, staying right around average to start the week off, and then we'll go up a little bit. But even though this is staying up to 10 degrees above normal, it's not going to feel that bad. Right now, for this time of year, normal is just around 70 degrees, so 10 degrees, maybe seeing an 80 or 2 as we get towards the end of the week. Can't really complain about that because it's still beautiful weather. So here we are to start the week off again, staying in the low 70s, finally back to normal for this time of year. And tomorrow's that first day of astronomical fall, so it's the perfect fall weather to celebrate that. If you're going out to Applefest or maybe going to a pumpkin patch or any fall activity, it's going to be the perfect weather for it. So I kind of want to go out to Applefest tomorrow. Since I just moved here, I want to experience it. It looks fun.
Well, it's fun. You got to go. And like you said, temperatures kind of
going to be perfect. Apple
60s.
Weather. Yep.
Perfect.
It's going to be perfect.
Can't complain. Nicole, thank you. Stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.